Hello guys, what's up and welcome back to a new episode on this channel. Today on this web time machine project we are looking at TonyHawk.com. All of you know Tony Hawk, maybe you even played one of his video games before. He's one of the most popular athletes and probably the most popular skateboarder of all times. And I thought, why not just looking at his website, because he's been around for a very long time, so he will probably have many different websites and redesigns of these websites. And we are just looking into his personal website. Now, Tony Hawk became a pro skater at only 14 years, and he also got the nickname Birdman. Now, he was the first person, the first skater who even managed it to do a 900-degree turnaround on a skateboard in a half pipe. Now that's amazing, that's brilliant, and I think he has brilliant websites. Let's get into this, let's look at his website. Now the current website has a special black and white design with great typography, some parallax effects where you can see all of the things that he did. You can see the 900 as I just told you. You can see some of his first skateboards, some of his history, some of his biography, and we see his personal web and video games that I also played when I was younger. I think I had like 3 or 4 of them on all these old video game consoles. And yeah, pretty amazing website. Some of this website is about his foundation and so on. He's really doing a great job. Now let's jump back about 1 year and see what the design was back then. When looking back only 1 year, we see that this website looks way different from the current one. The website that we are seeing here is like having a design that looks like 2010 or even beyond that, maybe 2006 or something like that. We have not really like a responsive website and so on. The content of this website is really old, really like only about his projects and so on. And already very interesting. Let's jump to 2014. In 2014 he still has the same design, and as I also said, I think this is an old website, old design, and we are going to jump to 2012 right now. This website right here, 2012, has a different web design. It's using like old Twitter embeds, old like Flash video content that's not even showing up right now. And look at this bottom gradient right here. This website is old. It's still linking to his MySpace. When did MySpace even exist? Like, the website is really old design. We are getting to the point where we will see some great and old designs. Let's go and jump to 2011. Now 2011 is having the same web design, but we see some more content, some more like event stuff and so on, but it's still using big graphics, it's still using only logos and so on, only links. There is no like clear structure of the content, no strategy behind that, and I think it will even become worse when we are going to 2009. Now look at this old website. I love these textures. 2009, we have these textures in the background, we have textures on the navigation, we don't have a clear structure of all of the content right here, linkings to the video games, to the stores and so on. It somehow looks like the 2011 version, but only because of the structure. But if we are looking at the whole design, we see that there are just many patterns and so on. And this is like the style that all of us are maybe even missing. 2009, all of us use these patterns, use these weird looking backgrounds and so on. And I think in 2008 we will maybe even see some more stuff. Now 2008, 2007 and so on, they all look the same, and we had to jump over to 2006 to get a new, or not a new, but an old redesign. And look at this website, it's also having these great patterns. It's having like a web design that's moved from a center to the left, all to the left. And some of the graphics aren't showing up, that's because of this time machine. But in the end, we see that this website is looking really funny. We see many graphics and elements. We see, of course, patterns as we saw it in 2008. The navigation has also this weird pattern, and I want to jump over to 2005 because there are quite a lot of screenshots that were made in this year. So let's jump to 2005. And while it's loading up, we already see many Flash plugins that aren't showing up. We see some news around here. Tony murdered, Tony Hawk to appear on CSI and so on. Really funny things that are probably uploaded by some kind of marketing and corporate team behind the Tony Hawk brand. But look at this like greenish background with this blue content area. It's like mixed up all together. The font looks somehow like Harry Potter fonts here at the top. And I think it can even get worse. And here are we at 2002. Now this is like some kind of a micro page. We can like click some of the things, or no, we can't even click some of the things right here. It's showing some of his photos, some contact info stuff. There was already the Tony Hawk Foundation, which is brilliant. It's really amazing that this foundation is there. We have some stuff right here that's not showing up, but it's like a small micro page stacked together. And now let's go to 2001, and we see another micro page, this time stacked to the left side, only showing all these logos, all these brands that are associated with Tony Hawk. It's like really funny. Why is there some of this 101010 line floating around there? I don't know. Maybe it was like a joke or something like that. I think we are at the beginning of this website. I think we just made it to the beginning. All these years that you just saw are like a brilliant development, because if we go back to 2016 to this current point, the website really looked amazing. Now let me try to get back to the current version, because this current version is amazing. It is responsive, great design, showing insights into these historic aspects. It's showing some of his biography and so on. And it's just amazing to just look on this website to just see some of the stuff that he made. I think Tony Hawk was one of the greatest athletes and like skateboarders, and I also skateboarded some years ago, and currently I'm doing it like in my free time. But I think it's just a great website, and it really has the potential to be featured in the series right here because of this huge history. I hope you enjoyed this small video series about Tony Hawk and his website or websites and the development of them. And if you would like to see more of them, just hit the like button or subscribe to this channel if you haven't. So thank you for your time, guys, and enjoy your week. See you!